Well, hello everybody, Welsh Sim Farmer here. What's going to be episode 1 of what I hope to be a long-standing series on here. Welcome to the channel. This is the Vintage Oaks. We are in the middle of July, year 2, and just gone midday. This is the day that we say goodbye to FS22 in the Vintage Oaks and move on to FS25 onto Calmlands. So you kind of meet us at the end, but not the proper end. Just the end of an era. We've got some stuff going on the farm here. There's some work being carried out by some of the people I've got employed now. We've built this farm up from pretty much nothing up to what it is now, using modern machinery now, modern methods, right back from the old Fords from when we first started in the old machinery. So let's jump into Landy. Let's go and take a look at what's going on. Now we've got a grass harvest going on just round the corner here, so we'll go and take a look at that first. And I know there was talk of them starting the barley harvest today, so hopefully that'll be well on its way as well. So first stop just round the corner here. Pull up on the lane here and I'll jump out. Leave this running for a second. See what's going on. I can hear the motors, so we must be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. It's good timing. Baler's here already. I am going to miss this Fendt. By far my favourite tractor on FS22. Sad to see that go, so it's a shame I can't take it with me really. We've got another one of my favourites here. The reliable T7. And my battered old Hywl baler. Definitely need to respray. Thankfully I won't have to worry about that. There's still plenty of life left in it yet. Very good. We'll leave these guys crack on for a bit. Might come and check back on them later. Let's get back in the Landy. On to the next one again, just up the road here. Come see how they're getting on with this barley harvest. I'll pull this up in the next field just in case I need to come out of this one. Let's turn this off for a sec. See what's going on. Where is he? I could just see something going on in the distance over there. So I wonder if he's just been emptied. Tell you what, let's get the drone in the air and take a look. Right, that's the drone all set up. Let's get this in the air, see how they're getting on. So we're off in the distance somewhat. Let's go and have a look. See that mowing's going well over there in the other field. Excellent stuff. There they are, look. Emptying on the fly. Good work. Let's do a little bit of flyover. Record some last footage of my visit of them working in the field before we move on to Calmlands. Sounds like a plan. while we've got the drone in here, let's go and see how they're getting on with this grass harvest before we make a move onto our next adventure. Right then, let's get this drone back down on the ground. Let's get in a landing and let's make a move. Everything seems to be in hand here. Time for us to move on. Right, welcome back everybody. We have now made the move over to Calmlands. Just a quick reminder, if you do still play FS22 and you're a PC player like me, go and check the Vintage Oaks out by Farms in Briscoe. That is an absolutely beautiful map and I highly recommend it. Let's put this here for now. Give you a quick tour around. This is Lakeside Farm. And it's absolutely amazing. While I'm taking a quick look around, I just want to take that bit of time to thank a few people as we're going. So, got a number of people to thank, but first I want to thank Farmer Sim and a number of his Discord group who have helped me out in one way, shape or form in the setup of this channel. Farmer Sim with all the answers of all of his questions. I've absolutely hammered him with questions over the last few months while he's been really busy trying to get himself ready for a house move. Fair play, he's answered every single one every time. That man is an absolute legend. And then there's a number of thanks going out to people in this Discord group. Woodshock, Kim, Sin, you guys have all helped me out one way, shape or form in getting this map ready. As some of you may know, it needs an update. It wasn't quite playable when it was downloaded at first, and everybody's helped me in one way, shape or form, whether it be with XML edits or helping me get things right so that now it fully functions as it should and help me customize it in the way I wanted to. So this is it. Lakeside Farm. Got a couple of productions here for making lime. There's bits of machinery dotted all over the place, so this place needs a bit of a tidy up, but this is pretty much it. Got one field up in the northeast corner of the map, but the rest of it is this. Open meadowland and forest. Let's take a look at the PDA, show where we are. So we are here. Down here. Fields 22, 37, 35 and 20. And we also own a little bit of a small holding up here and a little bit of land with some forestry at the top right corner, with field 43, which is currently an oat field, which is ready to harvest. Also got a pig pen in the corner here and a small cattle pen. We also need to move some of the calves down from there down to the main farm at some point, so that's on the job to do list. We've also got a little bit of a sawmill here on the edge of the lake. Got a farmer's market and some other bits and pieces down here. And a little industrial area up in the northwest corner of the map. So a grain mill, sawmill, and a few other things. That's pretty much it. We have got to cut our own fields, get everything sorted from scratch, completely different to what I'm normally playing with. The preset farms, fully preset fields and everything else. So it's going to be a right challenge. Got 150,000 in the bank. That's also got to keep everything going. So let's get cracking. First couple of jobs. We need to mow some of this grass, this meadow grass, get it baled up into hay and some silage so they can feed the cattle. Get some TMR production on the go. From there, it's going to be a case of ploughing the fields up and getting everything going, getting some seeds in the ground, getting stuff planted. Got a long way to go and a lot of work to do, so let's get cracking. So first things first, we need to get a tractor and some mowers, get some of these fields mowed, get ready for baling. And as I said earlier, I thought I'd stick with one of my favourite tractors, the New Holland. My little apprentice Rhion absolutely loves New Holland, so this is a little bit of a ode to him really, another T7. Let's jump in this, drop this weight off, pick up the mowers. Also got a sheep pen just to our left there. Some greenhouses down in the corner here. Farm's fairly well stocked. Things that we're going to need along the way. Garden plot here. A house in front of us and a chicken pen. A lovely Fiat Agri that's going to come in handy. I absolutely love that tractor. There isn't a tractor in this game that sounds like that. Excuse my terrible driving. Let's go off to the first field. I have to do a lot of this freehand. There won't be much course play and auto drive used at first because there are no actual fields to work off. We'll have to plot all those out ourselves. So I think we'll start across the lane here, just by this cow barn. This is our big cow barn down here, and all our bale storage. So I have marked out a rough idea of where I want to put the first field using some stakes, so let me just show you that. So the field edges are marked out with some red markers. A little bit further down here, it's a decent sized field. I'm going to mow this up and turn this one into silage, and there's one just across the path there, the other side of those trees, a bit smaller, which we are going to turn into hay. Then when we harvest the oak field, we'll use the straw and we'll get some TMR on the go for the cows. So these little red markers here, new malt has just come out today on the malt hub. Use these for field edge markers. That allows me to know where I'm going to go. So let's get back in the tractor and get mowing. Right then, let's get this thing unfolded and get cracking with some mowing. This is where the freehand bit comes in. I'll have to do all of this by hand, so let's get a couple of headlands done and we can get onto some up and downs. Try and stick fairly tight to the edges, but I don't want to overdo it, so I'm not sure where the border with that river is on the map. See it scupping up a little bit there, so that should do it. is looking good. So we could have decent crop of silage off this as well. The yield looks quite good even though it's meadow. As soon as we get this one done, we might as well stay with this. Get the other side mowed. Get that ready to make hay. Suddenly dawned on me that we're going to need more hay than I initially thought, because we've also got sheep, or we will be getting sheep, so we need to get a good stock of hay built up in advance of that. Otherwise we're going to get caught out. There's heaven 1 done. Straight into heaven number 2. Maybe 2 for this. We're going to end up planting grass back in it again anyway, and then tend it to properly and fertilising it and everything else. We're just taking the meadow off the top while we can, make the use of it. If any of you guys want to check out how I built this farm, check out my first video that I put up, which is a time lapse. Total of about 6.5 to 7 hours of build time between this farm and the small holding up in the top corner. A little bit extra here and there for putting in some of the sale points and production points, which I haven't shown on the video. I've just shown this main farm build, but feel free to check it out. Also, if you're here and you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. Really appreciate anybody taking the time to watch this video and the ones we've got to come. Right then, get cracking with this. See you guys in a bit. Field 1 done. Let's jump straight into field 2. This time we're going to be tedding hay, so turn the swaths off on the back and let's get into it. And there we go. One last little road to do, and that's this field mode, ready for tedding for hay. Alright then. Let's get this lot parked back up again. Everything put away. And we'll see how we're doing for time. Up with the tour around this way as well, I think. A change on our way back past the lime station. Once we've ploughed up a couple of fields, we can get the rocks off the field, start turning them into lime. This is our fermenter for silage, TMR, loaded up soon. Got our bale trailer and our combine stored in there, our big plough. Thankfully we were given the opportunity to use the big 12-metre version of that, so that was a help. Right then, let's get this parked up and then we'll see how we're doing for time. Right, let's get this thing parked up and turned off. We've got one last job to do today before we finish. We're going to jump on our old international tractor around the corner, grab the tedder and ted that field up ready for hay. Let's go. Grab this tedder just around the corner. There we go. Thankfully there's only one field to do with this tractor because it doesn't exactly move very fast. It's ideal for doing little jobs like this, tedding and pulling things around the farm. Kind of suits the look of the farm as well, the old school look. There we go, into field 2. Let's get this thing unbolted and let's get cracking. So this is it. Last job of the day. Ted this field and then we're done. Thanks again for joining us, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Massively appreciate anybody taking the time to watch it. If you want to know any info on the farm build or the mods I've used or the maps themselves, please let me know in the comments. And we'll see you all soon. So it's bye from my apprentice.
Bye bye.
Hwyl am y tro.